I've been so long here. I wanted to say good afternoon, but good morning, everybody. I think in your opening remarks, you spoke about compliance, and I think it's compliance. Number one, number two, quality of products is very important. Packaging is very important, because when you get to the market as a small-scale farmer or as a youth, you are competing with well-established commercial farmers. So your product needs to be of such a nature that it competes well. And then when buyers see your product, they are able to buy it with confidence. Another issue that we picked up is that branding. If you got to brand your product as well, so that the customers, the consumers know your product, and I think it's critical. But I'm talking from a market perspective. There are other issues at the production levels in terms of access to land, water rights, compliance to environment, compliance to labor. Those things are also playing an important part. If you look at the report that the Commission issued, I think in January this year, it cited two fundamental barriers, and that is access to water and finance.
The first thing is access to information. A lot of farmers don't even know how to access the markets. They don't know. And I think part of the initiatives of why we're here today is to also create that awareness, because people do lack information. And then I think the second one is the issues around the post-harvest technologies training. Our farmers know how to farm. They know how to farm, but they do not know what to do after they have farmed. They are left with the products, like my colleague said. The issues around compliances. They farm, but then they don't know how to farm. They don't know how to compete in the fresh produce market space. They don't know how to classify. If you cannot classify, if you cannot compete, then you can't determine the price. So, and also on the issue that the previous speaker said, I mean, if you look at the issues around the lack of understanding within farmers in terms of the demand and the supply. Guys, as I was driving from Vereeniging and I'm coming into the facility here, all that I can see, I'm even telling my colleague, why is all black people planting spinach and cabbage? Is it because we are lazy? Is it because it's easy to draw? Is it because we just lack information? What I saw when I was driving to this event is the same thing that I'm experiencing in our fresh produce market. Majority of the black farmers, they are supplying the same stuff. That kills the price, because the demand is very low. So I think what you guys need to do as young farmers, you need to consult fresh produce markets. You need to speak to GDAT. If GDAT, they can maybe organize a post-harvest training. Not only the pre-harvest training, meaning how you draw and what you put on the floor and all of that. They must be training that are focusing on what needs to be done after we have drawn the product. Developing of drawing programs. For example, you need to have drawing programs. You need to consult the market agents. Speak to the market agents. This is the same process that you would follow when you want to supply a retailer. Speak to retailers, speak to market agents. When can I draw a particular product, and when are we anticipating that we will get a better price? When the demand is higher and when the supply is lower. That's how fresh produce market works. I think from here, ladies and gentlemen, or young farmers, go back, study the markets, study what is needed, study what will give you the better price. Thank you.